The movie, which stars Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum, follows the main characters as they get ready for Apollo 11's lunar mission. The majority of critics have given Fly Me to the Moon favorable reviews, complimenting Tatum and Johansson, as well as the film's rom-com plot. Greg Berlanti's film concludes with NASA successfully deploying people to make a moon landing. Kelly tells Cole the truth, and together they devise a strategy to foil the phony moon landing footage produced by Mo Burkus. They're able to rewire the camera they'd connected to the space shuttle and link it to a new TV to monitor both the genuine and phony footage with the assistance of Kelly's assistant and important NASA personnel. Mo observes the fictitious setup, believing it to be the one being aired. But the Black Cat breaks into the makeshift set, proving that the footage being shown is the actual one. Relieved, Mo requests that Kelly burn the set and all Project Artemis-related paperwork. Kelly tells Cole that her true name is Winnie, and they begin over. Mo unveiled Project Artemis as a fallback for the real lunar landing. Afraid that something may go wrong, Mo wanted to make sure the Apollo 11 space mission was a public success by staging and filming a moon landing attempt, which was called Project Artemis after the moon goddess and Apollo's twin sister. Although Project Artemis was not a genuine government project, Mo implies that the president is unaware of it when he presents it to Kelly. However, a genuine conspiracy theory contends that the moon landing was manufactured and never occurred. It's interesting to note that NASA did launch the Artemis program in 2017 with the goal of bringing humans back to the moon for the first time since the Apollo 17 mission in 1972 and establishing a base there. Astronauts would be able to launch missions to Mars from there. In 2022, Artemis 1 made a successful lunar orbit and return trip to Earth. 4 astronauts are scheduled to launch on board Artemis 2 in 2025. Having said that, it's possible that this specific NASA experiment served as inspiration for some of the real stories in Fly Me to the Moon. Cole immediately notices the Black Cat at the beginning of Fly Me to the Moon, and it develops into a unique character throughout. Cole fears the Black Cat because he believes it to be unlucky. He is still scared from the Apollo 1 accident and wants nothing to jeopardize the moon landing effort. However, the uninformed feline proved to be a savior as it crashed the fictitious moon landing set, proving that the live stream was in fact from Apollo 11's actual moon trip. The Black Cat escaped as everyone attempted to capture it. It's still close to the several NASA sites, but it probably went off again because someone was already feeding it. It's possible that Cole has accepted the Black Cat's ongoing stay at NASA and won't bother attempting to remove it from the building given what it accomplished for the lunar mission. It's unclear if the cat will eventually find a home with one of the staff members or astronauts, but for now, it may go around and live as it pleases without being as troubled as it was previously. Kelly promised that she would never longer use deception to get what she wants, which may signal a change in her line of work. Her entire life has been in advertising, but since meeting Cole, something has changed. Kelly may choose to stay in advertising since she is so skilled at it, but she may approach it in the future from a new angle and without as many layers of deceit. Next on the list might be a permanent post in NASA's Public Affairs Division. Cole, for his part, will most likely continue to serve as NASA's launch director in the near future. Cole will remain committed to NASA, even though his heart may prevent him from traveling to space. And for the first time since they first met, Cole and Kelly, or Winnie, can resume their relationship now that the truth has been revealed and they no longer have any major secrets from one another. Mo Burkus, played by Woody Harrelson, is a cunning government operative who controls people in situations by manipulating them. Mo seized full control of the situation after Kelly's plan to broadcast the moon landing was implemented at NASA. Not only did he want to record a backup moon landing in case the real one went awry, but he also intended to utilize the footage regardless of NASA's success. Additionally, Mo was acting behind the president's back. He believed that releasing the funny video would win the space race. The primary goal was now to guarantee that American ideology prevailed against Russian ideology on the international scene, rather than landing on the moon. In order to ensure that the United States was in control of Russia, Mo had to ensure that the moon landing was hailed as a global triumph. Mo could not afford for anything to go wrong on the moon journey. The risk of embarrassing and disappointing the public was too great when the moon landing was shown. Kelly feels horrible about her involvement in the phony moon landing, so she eventually tells Cole the truth. It's not that she didn't believe in him, rather she was used to going undercover and getting away with it. Cole was most likely the first to demand the truth and to doubt her lies. Furthermore, Kelly probably concealed her background from Cole out of embarrassment and a desire to avoid being reminded of it. Kelly worked with her mother, who was incarcerated for the murder of a man in an attempted swindle for years, defrauding people of their money. Even though Kelly had gone a long way after that specific period of her life, lying was still her strongest suit. No matter how genuine or truthful Cole was, Kelly concealed her background to keep herself safe. Kelly was afraid of getting harmed, so she kept the truth about her life close to her vest. She felt that working to promote the moon landing was just a job that she would leave after it was finished. It makes sense to ponder if anything other than the moon landing is real, given the historical event depicted in Fly Me to the Moon. However, the remainder of the cast and plot are fictitious, with the exception of the moon landing and the appearance of actual astronauts like Neil Armstrong. The only thing that is actually accurate is that NASA's PR division did attempt to get the moon landing on television. However, since Kelly Jones was fictitious while Cole Davis and Mo Burkus were real people, the idea did not originate with her. The choice to broadcast the lunar landing, as well as the long-standing conspiracy notion that the moon landing was staged, serve as the foundation for Fly Me to the Moon. For the purpose of the movie's plot, all of the protagonists' pre-launch situations and experiences have been made up. The conclusion of Fly Me to the Moon emphasizes the value of being honest. The phony moon landing footage would have been misleading the American people and the rest of the world if it had been shown. Like she realized running away and hiding her background wouldn't help her or Cole, Kelly felt deep down that it was wrong. Lies only do harm to individuals and make it hard to have faith in other people. Kelly and Mo may have been successful in persuading individuals to do what they wanted by using manipulation techniques, but they also put them in awkward circumstances that they had to escape.